Alright, the other week I did a video on why I think the VX is super sick and why it's still super relevant in skateboarding. And I used one for so long, so I figured I'm gonna make a video on like my top favorite clips that I filmed with my VX1. I think there's 8 of them. The first one is Josh doing this kickflip nose manual. This manual pad is near the Art Gallery of Ontario. It's downtown Toronto, and it's super chuddy. It sucks really bad. But he wanted to do kickflip nose manual. I thought he was nuts, but he was able to do it within a couple tries. Now, to my knowledge, kickflip nose manual has been done by someone. I can't remember who, but you know, I'm not turning down the opportunity to film a kickflip nose manual on something that big. If you look in the background, the dude in the truck, or the dude looks at him right before he does it. I wonder how gnarly that would be to be on your way to work and see someone do a kickflip nose manual on that thing and not know what the hell it is. Anyways, I love that clip. The next clip is Matt Roberts. And the reason why I love this clip is because like the exposure and like the shutter speed and the color levels is all perfect in this clip, and he waited until golden hour to do it, and it just turned out really sick. Zoomed in, and he just rides away into the sunset like a fucking hero. And then right after, the whole squad comes to give him a high five, and yeah, everyone's just rolling down like a fucking train. Everybody except for Codes, who knows the real work is done on the camera, you know what I mean?
Thanks, bro.
But yeah, no, I'm just kidding. Yeah, that's a sick clip. I love that clip. Next clip is of Joe Yates. He just ride on 5.0 like super spontaneously. We were just walking down the street. I've seen that spot so many times, and I've never seen anybody skate it. I didn't even think it was skatable. It'd be sick if he did a Wally backtail on that thing. I don't know if it's, or sorry, ride on backtail. I don't know if it's possible. I can't remember how much run up there was. Next clip is Nolan Waller doing this Wally feeble. And now every time he tried doing this, his ankle would chafe up against the concrete, and he'd have to take like 4 or 5 minutes in between each try, kind of like recover from how much pain was going on in the ankle from chafing onto the concrete so much. But you know, he was persistent with it. He stuck to it, and he did it that day. It was pretty sick. Background looks sick. Everything about that clip looks sick. Next clip is Joel Scullard doing a front shove. And the sickest thing about this clip is if you look at the sun in the bottom right hand corner of it, his shadow goes over it like ever so perfectly. And I didn't even notice until I got home from that day, and when I noticed, it was like super sick. I was super stoked that actually was in the footage when I got home. The next clip is Cody, and this is kind of like the same deal. Like right before he pops, you can see like a shitload of sun in his face. And when I showed him on the viewfinder right after he did it, he was kind of bummed. Like he thought it like messed, like he thought it ruined it. Like he thought it like completely blocked his front big spin. I know how the viewfinder works on the VX. Like you take your footage back and it looks a little bit less exposed than it does on the viewfinder. So, perfect front big spin, beautiful sun glare, and he nearly ran into me on his epic ride away. Perfect. That's in Waterloo. Next clip I like because Joel hates it, but I like it because the filming's like super steady at Courthouse. You don't even have to push really. You're just going downhill, and Joel does the most tweaked like kickflip front crook you could possibly do. Like he's literally on crook in the most you can be on. Like he's in crook the most you can without being on a front nose slide. And I still have no clue how the hell he did that, but he hates it. He did that line twice. He did it once with me and once with Eric, and I think he hated both of them, but I liked it, so I used it. Next clip actually isn't even, I didn't even film it. My buddy Robbie filmed it, Robbie Adolfo. His channel is youtube.com/bagofsuck, but you could also search up like a future with jetpacks, I think it is now. If it's not that, I'll change it in the description, but he makes some sick videos. He used to film with the VX, he's gone HD as well, but he was there. It was him, Josh, and Joel Evangelista, I think, and if you look in the background, it's super salty, super cold outside. I don't even know how his camera worked in the cold. Mine always used to fuck up in the cold. But you know, the rail might as well have not even been there. Like, Josh pops over it by a good, like, foot, and it's super sick, and he stomps it, and then right when he stomps it, all you hear is Joel go crazy. Pure stokage right there. And the last clip is Josh again, and the reason why I like this clip is because we filmed at the Scarborough Town Center ledges all day, the condo ledges. It was starting to get dark, and before that, Josh had mentioned to me that he wanted to nollie clip the 9, and that got me really hyped. You know, I didn't really want to like miss that. I wanted to do it that day, and people were kind of having trouble with their lines at the ledges. Kind of noticed that I was getting a little bit bummed because they knew I wanted to like film that one clip, and we went to the 9 stair with like maybe like 15 minutes of daylight left, and Josh pretty much, he did the nollie flip within 3 tries and just took her home. I didn't think it was gonna be that easy, but within 3 tries he was rolling away, and it was perfect. Still when West 49 was open, so Tim was still at the mall there. Great. But yeah, those are my favorite clips that I had in my video that I filmed, except for one. Hope you enjoyed the video. Maybe in the future I'll make one with like my favorite HD clips that I've filmed. But I gotta get to filming, so.